Good morning, children. So, have you completed your EVS worksheet 1 and 2? I hope you are doing good at your home. You are learning the chapters. Yes. So, learning means what? You have to learn the answer plus you have to read the chapter also. Fine. So, our 2 chapter has been completed. Now, let us move towards our 3rd chapter. Okay, so 3rd chapter is what? It's about a day with Nandu. A day with Nandu means a day with an elephant. We in this chapter we had learned about how the elephant spent its day, what all the activity it do. Okay, we all know that elephants generally live in a group. Okay, in a group there are more female members. There are less male members. Why? Because the male members, when they are up to the age of 10 to 14 years, yes, when they are 10 years old or 14 till 14 years of old, they live in a group. After that, they leave the group. They learn about 100 kg of food they eat. Then in the food are the leaves and twigs, because elephant is vegetarian. Fine. So they love to play in a mud and water. They sleep for 2 to 4 hours only in a day. They have a big fan like ears, and they are the tallest land animal. Okay, now next. So let's start with our worksheet. And children, before starting the worksheet, learn the question answers, read the chapter, and after that only write it down. Okay, if you are simply not learning things and not reading the chapter, just writing down what it is there in the video, that means it's of no use. Because worksheet, these are the revision worksheet which you have to solve it by your own. Again I'm saying, don't copy from the notebook, don't copy from the workbook. Fine, learn the things and just consider that this is a test going on. Be your own teacher, don't cheat. Yes, if you want to succeed, try to write the answer without seeing. Okay. So let's start our worksheet. So children, let's start with our worksheet. Here, the very first thing you can see is what? It's fill in the blanks. Okay, so let's solve. The oldest dash is the leader of elephant herd. In an elephant herd, which is the oldest, male or female? That is the oldest female elephant. Okay, you just write it down. Oldest female is the leader of elephant herd. Okay, next, an adult elephants can eat more than how much of food in one day? It's 100 kg of food. Okay, so next, elephants sleep dash hours in a day. If you have read the chapter, you have come across this line. They sleep only 2 to 4 hours in a day. Okay, next, elephants love to play with dash and dash. So elephants love to play with, as we have read the chapter, mud and water. Okay, now next, last fifth one. Dash elephant live in the herd till they are 14 to 15 years of old. Male or female, they are the male elephants. Okay, female doesn't live, they stay in the group. Okay, now let's start with the question answers. Here some question answers are there. Give the name of 2 national park and state where they are located. If you have learned this chapter, okay, you will get to know about this 2 national park name. It is there in the workbook. I don't know Gir Forest, Kaziranga National Park. This answer I have given you. Okay, so write it down this, and where they are located, that also I have given. So learn this answer and write down without seeing. Okay, now next, why does the egret sit on buffalo? Okay, why does it sit? Because it cannot find the food on its own, so it sit on the buffalo, and the insects whichever stick on buffalo, it eat them up. Okay, and the next is give one similar example. Okay, similar example as we have learned in the as we have seen written in the textbook only. What is that? Which animal it is? Yes, it's oxpecker and zebra. The combination. Oxpecker is a bird, sit on zebra. Similarly, cannot find. So you have to just write oxpecker and zebra. Fine. So now let's move towards think and write. Think and write means what? You have to write your opinion. Okay, I am saying my opinion. You have to just think, if you were in a situation, what are the things you are going to do? Write it down that. Okay, so now next, Nandu did the things like he liked to do. If you could spend a whole day with your friends, what are the things would you do? Imagine, just imagine, children, your parents leave you with your friends. Okay, tell your parents are telling you that, come on, one day you are just staying with your best friend. Okay, you have gone to your best friend place. Now, how would you spend the entire day? Yes, you would have the breakfast together, then you will take a bath, then what are the things you will do? You will play cricket. If the girls are there, what you will do? Whatever thing. Don't think, there is no need of thinking much more. Just imagine, if you go to your friend place, what all the activities you do together, that things you have to write it down. Okay, so now move towards our next question. Yes, okay children, now let's start our second page. Here the question number 5 is, give the name of some animals that we use for riding and give the names of some animal that we use for carrying load. Okay, riding means what? On which we usually sit. Okay, and carrying load means what? On which we keep our things. We want to transfer our things. So let's start with what we ride. Very first is elephant, camel, horse. Yes, these are the names of things. Okay, now next is for carrying load. Who carries weight? Elephant, camel, then donkey, oxen. Okay, so these are the animals, they are used for carrying load. Now question number 6, what are the different purpose for which animals are used by men? Okay, different purpose means what? Different uses. Why do we use the animal? This is the question. So let's start. Yes, here the answer is, very first is what? We want to eat, that is meat. For meat, human beings hunt and eat the wild animals. Okay, the next is what? For getting milk. Animals like cow, goat, buffalo, etc. give us milk. Third is what? For getting egg. Birds like hen, duck, geese give egg. Okay, and we all know eggs are what? They are the rich source of protein. They have the most protein in them. So if you want to have the protein, you can have egg. Even milk is also, both are, milk is a substitute. Egg is also there, milk, both are same. Okay, now next is for getting honey. So we are using all these kind of animals. Okay, for getting wool, there is a very large answer. Points are not getting stopped. Okay, just think and write. Don't mug up the answers. Just imagine, use your brains, use your mind, think and write. For getting fur, for getting wool, we use what? We use sheep for getting wool. Then we use camel, donkey for what? For carrying our load. Yes, for carrying weight. These are there. Then we use animals like animals like monkey, lion, tiger for entertainment purpose in circus. This also can be written. Okay, so think and write it down. Okay, now next question is, why does elephant keep flapping their ears? Why does they flapping? This flapping helps them to act like a fan, and when they move their ears, it acts like a fan. Okay, it serves as a fan, and sometimes just to get rid of mosquito also, they just keep flapping their ears so that the mosquito can be flown away. Okay, now next question is, in what way animals are ill treated by human beings? Ill treated means what? When we don't treat good. Yes, when we don't treat good, it is called ill treat. If we beat someone in harshly, so like this. So animals like horse, monkey, bear are ill treated for entertainment purpose. Entertainment in circus we have seen. If the animals don't entertain, what happen? The circus master, what does he do? He just starts whipping. Okay, he beats a lot. He starts beating. Have you seen that a rod is there? Yes, so from the just animals are beaten. Why they are beaten? Because they have to perform. So like this, the human beings are ill treating. Okay, now next is snakes are captured and they are kept in box. They are not allowed to roam freely in the jungle. Yes, they are captured. Like how we roam freely. Is anybody capturing you? No. You are allowed to roam freely in your house, not only in your house, everywhere. So animals, we capture them just for our entertainment. Okay, now next is what? Sometimes we kill animals, okay, for getting for our own selfish need. Okay, so these are all the points by which we ill treat. Then another thing is there, horseshoe. Yes, that it is nailed on the sole of the horse, just for what? Just for that key horse will run very fast. But imagine children, nail, you all know what is meant by nail. Yes, a pointed, it's a pointed pin. That a pointed pin has been inserted on the sole of horse. Is it painful or not? Yeah, it is very, very painful. Okay, so like this treatment, it is like this horse are treated just for fixing that horseshoe. It is a metal grip. Okay, so people do that. People generally do that. So these are all the things which shows that animals are ill treated by human beings. Okay, now next is what? 4 points about the character Nandu, that is elephant. Now children, listen very carefully. Here you have to write the 4 points about elephant. Okay, 4 points about elephant. Elephants is the biggest. Don't write elephant has 4 legs, 1 tail, 2 eyes. Okay, please don't write this information. Okay. You have to write genuine things like elephant is the biggest land animal. Yes, then elephant eat more than 100 kg. Adult elephant can eat more than 100 kg of food. Then they sleep 2 to 3 hours. They love to play in mud, and these are the things, these are the informations you need to write. Okay, so these collect the 4 points and write it down. Okay, now next, imagine if you were Nandu and you lived in a group, what you will do? Similarly, it's a similar question. When you were at your friend place, you were alone. Means you were not in group. You were single and your friend is also one. So 2 persons are there. Here you are living in a group. Imagine if 10 friends, if your 10 friends come at your place, what all things you will do? Yes, what are the things you will do? If the 10 friends are there, if 2 friends are there, it's an obvious key you can't play cricket. Okay, how does 2 persons can play cricket? But if your 10 friends will come together at your place, what you will do? You can play cricket, then you can dance together. Yes, then you can play so many lot of games, which that games that are played in group. Then what you will you will cook together. Yes, so just imagine and write it down. Use your imagination and write it down. So I hope you got these things. Now complete all these things. Write down today's date, that is 19, and chapter number 3 and the revision worksheet. Okay, complete this with pen in your EVS notebook.